All right, so here's the documents signed to Judge Zia M. Faruqi. What the hell? What even is that? Zia M. Faruqi. What the hell ethnicity is that? Magistrate Judge Zia M. Faruqi. What the fuck is this faggot? Meet the USA's first ever Muslim magistrate judge. That is awesome. That is awesome. This guy shouldn't even be in our fucking country. Appointed September 14th, 2020. That's awesome. Yeah, how's that Muslim alliance going for us? Anyways. All right. Statement of facts. Your affiant, redacted, is a special agent with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, assigned to the Washington field office. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Been a special agent since Feb 2019. In which time I've investigated several violations involving international terrorism, domestic terrorism, and violent crimes against children. I have a Bachelor of the Arts degree in economics from Northwestern University, a Master of Business Administration from Old Dominion University, and am a graduate of the FBI Academy in Quantico, Virginia, where I received extensive training in federal law. I am currently involved in the investigation of Tristan Sartor. I've personally participated in this investigation and have witnessed many of the facts and circumstances described herein. The facts in this statement of facts come from my personal observations, my training and experience, and information obtained from other agents and witnesses. All right. So, obviously, they go into the background of what happened on J6. Okay. So, as part of the investigation, law enforcement reviewed open source videos and images of events that day. And by open source, of course, they're referring to leftists who have been essentially doxing people using the footage and submitting the tips to the FBI. So, snitches on the other side. All right. So they got these pictures from the AF group. Sartor was observed wearing a blue suit, black overcoat, a brown tie, dark brown sunglasses, brown gloves, a red hat with the inscribed words, "Make America Great Again," and brown and gray boots. The black overcoat had a gold lapel pinned above the left breast. At some point during the day, Sartor placed a small American flag in the left breast pocket of the overcoat. Okay, dressed to the nines, dressed to kill. U.S. Capitol CCTV captures Sartor unlawfully entering the U.S. Capitol building on January 6th, 2021. At approximately 2:19 p.m., Sartor entered through the Senate wing door. Sartor stopped briefly in the entrance area, appearing to confer with several other individuals who were holding flags associated with the America First movement. See image 7 below. Sartor proceeded south into a hallway and became briefly obscured from the view of the CCTV camera. An online video posted to a popular social media platform captures Sartor in this hallway. And I'm pretty sure they're taking these directly from these leftist Twitter accounts. Shortly thereafter, Sartor returned to the Senate wing door atrium. He proceeded to exit through the door which he originally entered at approximately 2:21 p.m. Sartor remained in the U.S. Capitol for approximately 1 minute 15 seconds. 1 minute 15 seconds. He was in there for 1 minute 15 seconds. And this was, what, almost 4 years ago? The FBI's investigation discovered open source images and videos likely associated with Sartor on two popular social media platforms. On the first platform, Instagram, the account holder's username was Cocktails and Coattails. The Instagram account had numerous pictures of an individual possessing similar physical characteristics and wearing unique clothing items consistent with those of the individual noted herein on January 6th, 2021. And then they have his Facebook, or rather his Instagram. A second social media account on Facebook operated under the username Tristan Sartor98 and display name Tristan Sartor. The Tristan Sartor Facebook account used an image for an account profile picture that was identical to an image also posted on the Cocktails and Coattails Instagram account. Additional open source searches identified an account on a popular resume networking website, LinkedIn, blah, blah, blah. The individual noted herein wore several distinct clothing items on January 6th, 2021, including sunglasses, boots, and a lapel pin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are pretty distinctive. Yeah, Max Groipa, he was arrested within the last 24 hours. Lapel pin and sunglasses, boots. FBI conducted database queries. They identified his car plate. They found out where he was staying through his work. On or about June 10th, 2022, FBI special agents conducted an interview with an individual, witness 1, who unlawfully entered the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. During the interview, agents showed witness 1 photographs of individuals believed to be present on January 6, 2021, and asked witness 1 to identify any individuals he or she recognized. Witness 1 identified Sartor in the images, including image 14 above. On or about September 22nd, 2022, FBI special agents interviewed a second individual, witness 2, who acknowledged being present at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, 2021. Witness 2 was shown a picture of Sartor's Tennessee driver's license photograph. Witness 2 identified the individual, Tristan, and said he was a clothing designer. On or about October 20th, 2022, FBI special agents and task force officers conducted an interview with another individual, witness 3, who unlawfully entered the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, 2021. Investigators show witness 3 photographs of individuals who were believed to be present at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, 2021. Witness 3 identified Sartor in the images, including image 14 above. Uh-oh, someone's been squealing. On or about March 23rd, 2023, FBI special agents conducted an interview with another individual, witness 4, who unlawfully entered the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. Investigators show witness 4 photographs of Sartor from January 6, 2021, and Sartor's Pennsylvania driver's license photograph. Witness 4 identified the individual in the photographs as Tristan Sartor, including images 1 and 3 above, as well as image 19 below. Witness 4 said Sartor used the online moniker TR Sartor. This is the same moniker used as the Instagram account username TR Sartor described above. Wow. So 4 rats. Four snitches. Now, I would ask that we refrain from baseless speculation about who the rats could be. They could be anybody that was there. I don't know if the dates line up with any information, but it's just not productive to speculate, because to be a it's a very serious accusation to be a snitch, and I do not want that to be thrown around lightly. Now, that being said, I was asking why Baked Alaska had his ankle monitor off. Remember in Springfield when I was confronting Baked Alaska and all you groypers were yelling at me? Baked Alaska was calling me a rat, calling me a fed, because I was wondering why he was only in custody for a very short amount of time. He was released on house arrest, and then his ankle monitor was taken off within like 2 months. Do you guys remember that? And mind you, another groyper and a personal friend of mine, Christian Sartor, he went to prison for 3.5 years for this, and he didn't snitch. 3.5 years. Yet a groyper figure like Baked Alaska gets off easy. On or about July 13th, 2023, FBI employees observed an individual matching the physical description and possessing similar physical characteristics as Sartor exit Marsh Auto Salvage Inc. So they followed him and drove to a residential address in Roughdale, Pennsylvania. He was observed parking next to a detached garage at the residence. On July 20th, 2023. FBI employees observed Sartor's registered black Subaru Crosstrek. On or about January 17th, 2024, they observed him again. Damn, they had him under surveillance July 13th, July 20th, January 17th this year. On February 8th, FBI investigators learned from the United States Postal Inspection Service that a package addressed to T.R. Sartorial was delivered to Sartor's address. Witness 2 had described Sartor as a clothing designer. So, for years, people have said I'm LARPing, or I'm being too serious, or I need to lighten up, but this isn't a joke at all. And T.R. Sartor, who was in the Capitol for 1 minute, 13 seconds, had the FBI spying on him at least 4 times, like literally staking out his house like it's the mafia or something. They had the postal inspectors going through his mail. They had 4 people snitch that knew him. So, recognize where we are. And it's been nearly 4 years since then. He was in for 1 minute, 13 seconds. And they went through all this rigmarole. They sent FBI agents to stake out his house 4 times just because he was in for a minute and less than a minute and a half. So Yeah, that's crazy. And it goes to show you they want to make an example out of America first. And they are definitely snooping around. Some documents were just released recently from a FOIA request of the FBI spying on Patriot Front as well. So understand where we're at, guys. They're coming for us all. And I was not in D.C. on January 6th, but I'm under no illusion that these enemies of the people aren't watching me very closely either. In fact, I just learned that my many of my social media accounts, my email, all that was subpoenaed by the Federal Bureau of Investigation a little over a year ago. And of course, they can't inform you that until a year and a day has passed. Usually there's a gag order. So I know that they're spying on me personally, and they obviously are spying on anybody worth anything. So it's just part of the life that we live. And I know, I've known this for years. I've become used to it. It's still sobering, but you know, the feeling that you're being watched obviously isn't the greatest. And you know, I don't like to complain publicly about everything that I go through, things that I learn about my situation or people close to me, because I don't want to scare people. I don't want to spook people or make them feel like discouraged or like they want to give up. But in cases like this, it is a good reminder that you need to be deadly serious about everything you do. And this is why I always tell people not to make idle boasting or, you know, essentially don't write checks you can't cash. So, you know, lock in. But yeah, this is a revolutionary struggle to save our country. And if you didn't think that you were going to risk everything in order to change the world, then I suggest you reconsider what you're doing. Because doing the right thing, well, you pay a cost for it, obviously. And as for the four rats who informed on their fellow patriots, I wish them the worst. But we keep marching forward. I mean, this sucks, but this isn't like shattering information to me because it's obvious that this is part of the deal. This is part of what we signed up for, being a patriot. We don't want to be a fair weather patriot, sunshine patriot. We need winter soldiers, people that are willing to endure when the going gets tough. It's easy to be a patriot when Trump's in the White House, when there's money flowing, when there's clout and all this fun memes on social media. But when the government's being tyrannical and the enemies of the people are stalking about our towns, our cities, our streets, spying on patriots, kicking in their doors, arresting them nearly 4 years after the fact, yeah, that's when it's hard to be a patriot. And how many of these guys that were around for J6 aren't around anymore? Half the guys that were, all the Groyper generals that were there with Nick, none of them are around anymore, with very few exceptions. So it's amazing. But you need to operate under the assumption that, persecution can and will get worse, and we need to understand, again, the gravity of the situation and plan mentally for every eventuality. So if the worst does come to pass, you aren't going to lose your marbles. This is very important. It's important for you to lean on your faith and your convictions, but also just to entertain scenarios and think about them. Really process where we are, again, so you don't lose your mind if, bad things happen. So I also like to remind everybody that T.R. Sartor is not the first Groyper that has been arrested in this investigation, this witch hunt. So say a prayer tonight for all of our brothers who sit in federal dungeons or have been released since. What's really disgusting to me is how many Groypers have been arrested, went to jail, served multiple year sentences already, and are now out. And most of you don't even know that even happened to them. So hopefully this is a wake-up call. And hopefully those other guys that went in don't get rolled up. Hopefully they don't arrest anyone else. But I mean, they've already arrested like over 1,000 people. So. And I wouldn't be surprised if, they're trying to build some kind of federal, I don't know. Look, this is why it's important for us to support Trump getting the White House. Any of you idiots saying that we should vote for Kamala Harris should be beaten. Because if Kamala Harris, who was a prosecutor, if she's in the Oval Office, we have 4 more years of Democrat control. You could bet your bottom dollar that they're going to do everything they can to build a federal case. They'd love to RICO AF, man. So, yeah, maybe this is a illustration of what I was saying on my show the other night, where it's do or die for us to get Trump in the White House. You freaking idiots. Are you kidding me? Drew Perpinson says, AF isn't a gang, though. That's not how it works, bro. Nobody considers themselves a gang. But if these people want to say you are, I mean, these people are evil, bro. They don't give a damn about anything. I mean, arresting a guy for going to the Capitol for like less than a minute and a half, less than 90 seconds, nearly 4 years after the fact, in a clear example of political targeting. Yeah. These people clearly don't care. Minecraft Respecter says, acceleration does not happen without us being in jails or graves. We won't get to just retire to a homestead. Exactly. This is why you need to go to church. This is a good reminder for me as well. to strengthen my relationship with God because, well, I don't think I need to say it. But I'm angered, but I'm not despairing. It could always be worse. You know, the movements of the past, they would just have their members killed. You know, if we were like the Bolshevik Party or something, you know, Orkana would be sending guys to Siberia or killing them, whatever. So